First video in the new crib, man. I've been in this bed working, man. Cleaning. That's really all I've been doing. I got my setup in here. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do a little reaction while I take a intermission. Make sure y'all go subscribe to more TYP Cam. This is my second channel. This channel is gonna be strictly reactions only. All my other type of content is gonna be on more TYP Cam. I have a music channel as well, TYP Cam Music. Make sure y'all subscribe to both of these channels and turn on all notifications. These are my other two channels. Make sure y'all follow me on everything that pops up in this bottom left corner. I dropped a video yesterday, my apartment tour. So if y'all want to see that, make sure y'all go subscribe to more TYP Cam and turn on all notifications and then watch the video. And then hit the like button. If you ain't hit that like and subscribe button, slap the dog shit about yourself. Because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Yeah, I got sound effects now. But hey, we got Brittany Renner talks about getting married and divorced to Kevin Gates. Now, just like a couple months ago, I just found out like a couple weeks ago, you know what I'm saying, that Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates got married. If y'all don't know who Brittany Renner is, she's a goddamn industry bop, a thought, you know what I'm saying, that preys on men's pockets. What she did was basically, this is what she did. She finessed. She had a kid with an NBA player, right? End up breaking up, and now she's getting child support, this, that, and the third. She got the bag. Now she's on to the next. She done got with Kevin Gates, you know what I'm saying? And he married her for what reason, I have no idea. And whenever I be seeing shit like this, like all these industry couples, like these niggas that be going and fucking with these industry bitches, these industry thoughts that are known for getting with you just for your money and having a kid, and they still go fuck with them. I don't even think they actually be having sex or in a real relationship sometimes. Sometimes that should just be cap. Cause now Brittany Renner is back in the media, back in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't nobody talking about no Brittany Renner, bro, until this Kevin Gates shit. You know what I'm saying? And Kevin Gates had a good woman. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we got the full little interview. Shouts out to Real 92 LA. Think this is bootleg Kev. Let's see what it's hitting for, man.
Yeah, bro.
All right. Real 92.3 bootleg Kev. My friend Brittany Renner is here.
Fake
Good to
ass
see you,
Muslim.
Brittany.
Good to see you too. I was excited when I was like,
You're like, hey, I'm Brittany. It's been so
you remember
long.
me?
Yeah. So first of all, you've you've had a lot of changes in your life.
I have. Alhamdulillah for that.
So you were. I tried to give you a hug earlier.
Yes.
And you were like,
Access denied.
You can't do hugs.
Yeah, no.
This is part of your faith.
Yeah, and I mean, just what makes me comfortable. Like,
No,
I don't
know. Fuck, I am trying to make you uncomfortable.
No, yeah, I mean, I think for me, it's like.
Oh, she's
in
hugging
my
the
mind-
right person. You're not the right person. She doesn't respect you enough, like you enough, care about you enough to give you a hug, bro. You know, this is she's egoing her way in this interview. You see what I'm saying? Like, she was never, you wouldn't even be sitting down at this interview more than likely if it wasn't for what you're currently going through with this divorce with Kevin Gates. Let's just keep it real.
Like,
No,
I don't
know. Fuck, I am trying to make you uncomfortable.
No,
Too
yeah, I
good
mean,
for
I
a
think for me,
fucking
it's
hug.
like, in my
Be
mind,
grateful.
I'm kind of like, why is any man giving me a handshake, a hug?
Yeah,
a
I was like,
dap?
what about and we did this.
We did this.
Air high five.
Because I just feel like there should be no man touching me except my husband.
Mr. Gates. Yeah. Are you guys married?
That makes sense.
Is this
I
like
respect that, but
yeah, I don't know how does this. I mean, first of all, Kevin's
I
the
respect
best.
that for sure. But you know, sometimes I don't know y'all's relationship personally. You know, a hug might be alright. You know what I'm saying? But you don't just initiate hugs with women, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 6 months ago, you would have gave that nigga a hug, though. Talking about your religion. Get
Just
the
like
fuck outta here.
Mr. Gate. High five.
Handshake, a hug.
Yeah,
a
I was like,
dab.
what about and we did this.
We did this.
Air high five.
Because I
Air
just feel
high
like
five.
there should be no man touching me except my husband.
Mr. Gates. Yeah. Are you guys married?
No comment.
Or is this like a
Look, right, but you're Muslim and you're a changed woman. How the fuck you get around Gates? You become a changed woman, and you're a religious woman now, and you're divorced. This don't make no fucking sense, bro.
Yeah. Are
Who
you guys
raised these
married?
motherfuckers?
Or is this like a yeah, I don't know how does this, I mean, first of all, Kevin's the best. You got to keep her. He's a great guy. Very, very, very. Is he still? Are you guys? Is he going? Did you release his semen retention?
Okay, first of all, you guys like 3 questions. So
Okay, well, first things first. He was doing semen retention
because you're
last
not
time I saw him.
answering. Why are you worried about another man's semen retention, bro? What the fuck is going on, bro?
Did you release his semen retention?
Okay, first of all, you guys like 3 questions. So
Okay, well, first things first. He was doing semen retention last time I saw him. Has the retention been lifted?
Okay, well, that's a question you would have to ask him.
Okay.
But we got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
So you're divorced?
Yes. But there is a 90-day waiting period in Islam where it's basically you have 90 days to see if you're pregnant because then he would be responsible, right? And then also in those 90 days, it's for reconciliation because Allah wants you to stay married.
My nigga, hold on. What are you even talking about that for if you're not pregnant? I understand that. Maybe she just brought it up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she just brought it up because you have to wait the 90 days. So technically this is what you have to do within the 90 days. I understand that. Ooh. Don't tell me she got my nigga Gates, man. Come on, man.
If you're pregnant because then
she ain't worth it, bro. She look like a Dr. Seuss character. She look like a Who from Whoville. Tell me she don't look like what is it? Cindy Lou Who? Tell me she don't look like a light skinned Cindy Lou Who.
He would be responsible, right? And then also in those 90 days,
Nose.
it's for reconciliation because Allah wants you to stay married. And then during those 90 days, you are not to entertain anybody romantically. So what I will say is that Islam has made my life a lot easier. I think even with this transition,
Islam,
and, things changing. Right. Honestly, it's like I don't think anybody gets married to not stay married. So I think my biggest thing for me is this is a nice 90-day reset, just focusing on myself and pouring into myself. And what I also will add is that I followed my heart, and that's more than what most
Who initiated the divorce?
People can say in this world.
God damn, bro. We as men gotta stay the fuck away from women like this, bro. Cause I be damn, I even give you enough to this day and age, man, what do I look like getting down on my knee and asking any woman to be my wife, bro? That's insane, my nigga. You're looking at shit on the internet, at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? This is crazy.
I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say in this world.
She followed her heart.
And I have no shame in that. That's why I'm here. BET Awards.
What they be saying... women put they'll leave their man for their happiness, but a man leave his happiness for the
As you can see, I'm out here on this blacktop by myself.
Yeah,
blacktop. She on the blacktop in the streets. I'm glad you admitted your thoughts, man. I wish I had a congratulations button. That's tragic.
Awards. As you can see, I'm out here on this blacktop by myself.
She's out here by herself. No pimp. No pimp. Quit playing.
And that's more than what most people can say in this world. And I have no shame in that. That's why I'm here. BET Awards. As you
this
can see, I'm
BET
out here on this
Awards.
blacktop by myself.
By herself.
Yeah,
She's in the streets by herself.
I feel like you've always been, I think anybody who ever speaks with you or listens to your long form conversations.
Who does that? Who does that? This is the longest.
I feel like you have your misconceptions because obviously you're in tabloids, you're on fucking Basketball Wives, you're on online.
Yeah.
People make their assumptions about you and who you are, but I feel like
she was married to PJ. What's his name? Is that his name? It's not PJ Tucker Washington, ain't it? Oh, that's crazy. I know her name and not his name. But see, the crazy thing is, I already knew who she was before this though, because she's a fucking Instagram thought. You know what I'm saying? But I don't follow no Instagram thoughts, bro. Get out my algorithm. I say, if an Instagram thought pop up in my algorithm, bro, I'm putting not interested. I'm reporting that shit as not interested. Nigga, oh God, nigga, get out my algorithm. Oh God.
I feel like you have your misconceptions because obviously you're in tabloids, you're on fucking
shit, bro. Some down bad nigga shit.
Basketball Wives, you're on online.
Yeah.
People make their assumptions about you and who you are, but I feel like anybody who's like ever heard you speak and articulate yourself knows that like you have a great head on your shoulders and you're not some fucking bop. You know what I'm saying?
What? You can't make this shit up, dog. Oh, mamas, you can't make this up. This nigga bootleg Kev is wild.
Anybody who's like,
anybody whoever listened to you can tell you're not a bop.
You speak and articulate yourself knows that like you have a great head on your shoulders and
well, how you speak and what you do out here in this world is two different things, though. You know what I'm saying? What she done was, we all know what she's done. Do I have to go there? Let's let it ride, man. Shit, I'm talking a whole lot.
You're not some fucking bop. You know what I'm saying? So, damn. So the divorce was like a week ago. Damn, that sucks. Was
many plan, but a law is the best of planners. So I don't question that, and I don't feel like it's a sucky situation because what is meant to be is always going to be. You know.
So you guys end up divorced, and now there's like a 90-day cool-off period. If it reconciles, or you happen to be with child.
No, I'm not with child.
You're not. Oh, no.
Good. Get clear of that now.
I don't know. That's what you said.
No. I'm saying that's what the time period is for. Yeah. That's why that's in place for that. So it's like, so basically, if you were to, divorce, and then he's like, oh, well, it's not mine. So there's the 3 cycles. That's kind of why it's 90 days. 3 cycles.
Do you? I mean, I can imagine being who you are.
So that's how it works, huh? You get 90 days to take your word back. Don't even play with me like that, bro. If you try to get them people involved in any shape, way, or form, man, I may just be a deadbeat dad. No, I'm playing. But man, I just don't got the time for it, bro. Please, Lord, bless me with a good one.
How much courage and how much it takes for you to step out publicly with somebody. I mean, right. Are you good?
All is truly well. I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah. I don't know. You know what I mean?
If I wasn't okay, like I said, I would.
Because I know you like, Like,
what are you at the BET Awards for? Like, let's really sit here and think about this, bro. Black entertainment. Television. You're not on, he just said Basketball Wives, so she's on TV.
I feel like you stepping out publicly with somebody is huge for you personally, as for anybody. But nothing. You're a public figure, and
yeah.
So,
yeah, I mean, like I said, I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say. And I think when you do that, you get all of the clarity you need, and there's no stone left unturned. You don't have regret, and I think that's really what like a lot of people. Like their issue is even just in dating, marriage. It's like people don't give it their all. They don't just go for it,
right.
So I feel like, but when you do, you're at peace with whatever happens, because it's like I gave 100%. There's nothing. I left it all.
Bro, how long were y'all even talking
table,
before I even got married?
But yeah, all is well.
Do you feel like? First of all, what are some of the things for you? Because I feel like we've kind of seen you. I mean, I wouldn't say grow up, but we kind of seen you grow up.
You guys have
over the last 10, 12 years, however long it's been since you've been a figure publicly, but
13 years.
Bro, this public figure word, I understand like influencers and all that. If you want to say public figure, like, I think that holds a lot more weight than. I don't think Brittany Renner is deserving of a public figure. That's somebody whose word actually means something. She's a thought. Nobody looks up to her. What's that's no. A public figure, people look up to them. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be careful with these words, bro.
Islam, how has it?
There's a different word for her. See, the thought. Influencer could be one, yeah, for sure. I don't like the word influencer, bro. Don't call me that shit, bro. Family, bro, don't call me that. None of that shit. None of that goofy shit, bro. None of that. Because I'm not
Changed you, and how has it?
They not like us, and we not like them.
Kind of helped just with you being a public figure, and like, you know, it's. I feel like it was. We know you to be Brittany Renner. Before that, bundle of Brittany, and we know that you're
bundle of Brittany.
You got on because of the way you look visually, and now I think when you converted to Islam, it took a lot of people off guard. But what are the things that you're able to take from it that, like, you know, are
bro? You got all these twerk videos, and now you're covering yourself. It gets to a certain point when you're that deep. There's no going. You can do better for yourself. But you can't erase what's on camera, what's on the internet. Can't.
Day-to-day basis.
I would say just even all.
We could still see your bunions. You know what I'm saying? We could still see your bunions.
Guidelines and different things that are in place, but I think the biggest thing that has been so freeing for me is I no longer belong to this world. I just don't. And there's just so much peace. I feel so content, and I just don't feel like a circus animal anymore. So people don't have to respect it. They don't have to like it. I understand people used to jerk off to my pictures, and they miss seeing my ass cheeks and all that other stuff. And I have a gorgeous head of hair. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like the soul always wants to evolve.
Right.
And I feel like I mastered that. My soul was crying out for something different to evolve. So it makes my life a lot easier, even just in terms of dressing and wearing hijab.
If 5 years from now, I doubt it'll be 2 years from now, she's still walking around with this shit on, bro. Hold on, let me think about back what I was going to say.
My soul was crying out for something different to evolve. So it makes my life a lot easier, even just in terms of dressing and wearing hijab, with the way I conduct myself. It is just in complete alignment with where I am going as a woman and, you know, what I want for myself, too.
Has it, because obviously, you know, like you said, your son's birthday's...
If she continues with this and continues dressing and continues pushing this 5 years from now, 2 years from now, she stole Kevin Gates' energy. Or she used him to, hell, I guess become a better person. You gotta be careful, though. He married that woman. Whether he was very serious or not. What the hell is that? Oh, no, don't tell me that's a baby. A roach coach. Oh, no. Not in the new crib on, man. What the hell is that? Oh, come on, man. Hold on, y'all. I got to get that. I got to get that. Hold on. Well, let me find out there's a roach in this bitch. That shit was like very small though, bro. Still could have been one. Where you at, bitch? And now you can't find it. That motherfucker finna have a whole family in this motherfucker, man. Hell no. You better come over here and spray this shit, nigga. I got that Clorox for his ass, nigga. We gonna let it ride, bro.
Coming up, or is he starting to?
Well, he just turned 4 May 5th. Cinco de Mayo, baby.
How's he start?
For myself too.
Has it because obviously like you said your son's birthday's coming up, or is he starting to?
Well, he just turned 4 May 5th. Cinco de Mayo, baby.
How's it affect you as a mother?
I mean, it's really
That
like
Cinco de Mayo was the 5th.
I mean,
Did he was he kind of confused? Like Mom, why are you
no. I mean, because I think one time I wore a niqab, so the niqab is just with your eyes. I'm wearing a hijab. He wasn't fazed by it. He's very used to seeing me in hijab. I have to take it off.
Bitch ass
home,
nigga.
Off the couch, he'll grab it. Here's your hijab.
Damn.
So, I mean, he doesn't see. He says a lot of Arabic words though. He'd be like Allahu Akbar. Like he's a little Muslim baby. And, I wouldn't force
Like
that on him.
Allahu Akbar. That's the most basic fucking shit. Everybody knows that. Tell me something I don't know.
Person, but it's funny. He'll pray with me and stuff like that. So
what inspired you to come to the religion in general? Because like I said, caught a lot of people off guard. Was there anything like a catalyst or something that happened that kind of brought you to Islam?
I was no stranger to Islam. It was put on my heart a long time ago, like 2019. It was put on my heart then, but I just wasn't ready to accept it. And it's the only religion that I've been drawn to. I loved how peaceful every Muslim I met was. I loved the way they greeted each other. Right. I loved their camaraderie. But at the time, I'm thinking, what does it have to do with me?
Right.
I'm not a religious person, and I'm out here doing what I'm doing. And, last time you guys saw me, I'm getting carried out the club, getting blackout drunk at...
Yeah, 11/11 in Scottsdale.
In Scottsdale. Go down there if you guys want to have a good time. But it's
Please.
We'll
have to book you for something else now.
I mean, something...
She stole that nigga energy and took off. That's what she done to Gates. Let's see if she continues to push this. Once you come out doing some shit like this, bro, you lose your credibility if you don't stand on it for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta stand on it straight up. She that's what she's a user. Gotta be careful with women like this, bro. It may not always be money. She knew Gates had the bag, whatever. It got to a point he probably wouldn't give her the bag though. To a point, you know what I'm saying? So she used him. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually. Shit dangerous, bro. Just how so Illuminati girlfriend, they done swapped energies. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful, man.
Wholesome, yeah.
Something wholesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah. So I mean, there's that.
Nah. So what are you up to? Like, obviously, I know you're multi-talented. I know you're a fucking author. But we know you for your personality, and I feel like this is like a great opportunity for you to kind of like shed light on your religion, but also two, break down some of the misconceptions about the religion. Because when we think of Islam, a lot of ignorant people think that it is like, the women's rights are like super, crazy. If you think of some,
Yeah.
But I feel like you have an opportunity not only to kind of break down some of those stereotypes, but also kind of show a side to a whole new community that might not necessarily be educated about the religion.
Yeah, I mean, so currently I've been filming for my own podcast show. It's about love and relationships, so I've been doing that. And I do have another book in the chamber. I'm not sure just that, but I think right now my highest...
Failed relationships? Because it can't be about how to have a successful one. The fuck are you, what?
Timeline that makes me the most excited is my podcast show. I do think that I've been gifted a well of wisdom, and when you're gifted that wisdom, you have to teach it, because you're stopping the flow of the river. So I think my biggest thing has just been focused on doing that, filming and teaching, using what I have learned to help others. I just feel like I wait and there's just a lot of conversations that are just not had. And I love talking about love relationships. I can talk about it all day. I love talking about behaviors, just humans, just in general. So yeah, I wait for people to say what I'm thinking or how I'm feeling, and I don't ever see my perspective represented. So I think even just seeing this setup today is so inspiring. I'm like, it's not far off. Like, all of our voices do matter in this like puzzle piece of life. So that's really what I'm most excited about is my podcast show.
Well, When's the first episode? I know you're filming. You got episodes.
Yeah, I'm just filming. Yeah, just
Okay.
filming right now. Yeah, no drop date just yet, but I've been filming.
Well, freshly divorced, Brittany Renner, new podcast coming.
It's like you are so thrown off. I just cannot.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about this. Is this divorce thing new, by the way?
Who
Like, I
would
feel like
be?
May 28th.
I mean-
No, I mean, but like, is it out there in the world?
Y'all just got married.
Now it is, but is it out? Was it out,
out there now.
Yeah, it's out there now, guys. Well, I mean, you know, they got a 90-day window. Once the 90-day window passes, you know,
Y'all toxic if y'all get back together. And no one's gonna care what happens from that point on.
Brittany
Simple.
Renner, I'm assuming you're looking for a respectable Muslim man. Is that fair?
I'm not looking. The
I
law
like
is the
it.
best of planners. So I'm just.
All you
Honestly,
need
I'm
is a
focused.
law. I like it.
I mean, I'm just focused on myself. I think even just thinking about any of that is, I think it'd be counterproductive at this point.
You should do a stream. I feel like
Yeah?
if you could be a streamer, it'd be fire.
Yeah?
Like, just going to Sprouts with Brittany Renner.
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah. You get one of these fucking little 12-year-olds with the fucking camera. You were just getting interviewed by one outside.
I was. The streamers are fun.
Yeah. Anyway, listen, I appreciate you sitting down with me.
appreciate
Whenever you do the podcast, come on my podcast. We can do like a long interview because we've been kicking the can down the road forever.
Yeah. But this was meant to be, so I'm happy we got to talk.
Random tidbit. When's the last time you talked to Tiana Trump? You guys still buddies?
No, we're not.
I gotta ask. I just gotta ask.
Yeah, no. I hope she's doing well though. I haven't talked to her. I've always
You guys
loved
were
her
like,
from afar.
yeah, I love it. All right, there you go. Bootleg Cap, Real 92.3, Brittany Renner.
Woo!
Right. Hey man, y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. I gotta get back to fucking moving fucking shit. I just gotta make one more trip to my old house and pack up a couple things. I just gotta get everything out the car now. So I'm finna get back on it, y'all. Y'all have a good one, man. Hey, if you made it to the end of this video and you bored, check out this video to the left or check out my music to the right. I just dropped some new shit, all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good shit. Make sure y'all subscribe to my second channel, my music channel. We on the road to 100K, okay? So I need everybody hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the 9.